خسارة 300 ألف دولار.
Liz is with us
مبلغ
in
مش هين.
Illinois. Hi, Liz. Welcome to the Dave
خلينا
Ramsey
نشوف
Show.
قصة ليز.
Thank you. Hi, Dave. How are you?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
Good. Good. So we're doing our taxes, and last year for 2018, we had $316,000 in capital losses.
316 ألف دولار
We were told that
خسائر
we could
رأس
only
مال.
deduct $3,000 a year on our taxes. But I did the math, and that would take 115 years, and I'm hoping I don't live that long. But our accountant said that he suggested opening a brokerage account instead of a 401k to utilize these capital losses, and I just wanted to hear your opinion on it.
فالمحاسب بتاعهم اقترح عليهم انهم يفتحوا حساب مع وساطة زي بروكر للتداول بدل من ال 401k اللي هو الحساب التقاعد عشان يقدروا يستفيدوا من الخسائر دي انهم يقللوا الضرائب اللي عليهم.
So it sounds like the type of losses that you have is what's causing the write-off, the inability to write them off because you don't have any income that is of similar sources to the losses.
Right.
Yeah. And so he's saying open a brokerage account because the income on that then would be tax-free, utilizing these losses to write it off. Okay.
Right. Exactly.
I'll bite.
Okay.
حساب البروكر هيكون مفيد جدا لوضع الضرائب، وانا يعني مش خبرة في الضرائب بس يعني عندهم زي ال 401k ما بيتحسبش عليه ضرائب لما يسحبوا فلوس استثمار في صندوق تحوط مثلا مش عليه ضرائب لغاية لما الفلوس والأرباح تتسحب.
A lot of the gains may not be taxable because the growth in value is not taxable until you cash it out. And so you're not getting any use of this. The brokerage account where you're buying and selling stocks, if you had a gain, that's all taxable in that year. It sounds like you need short-term income on investments, not long-term capital gains on investments to offset this. What was this from?
أهم سؤال.
From trading.
تداول طبعا.
Jesus.
Yeah. It was bad. It was a bad situation. My husband was diagnosed as being bipolar, but not until after this happened. And it just all happened within 6 weeks. It was just kind of a manic
أسابيع. شكله كان واخد swing trade على واحدة من الأسهم.
and very upsetting and obviously devastating.
What is your household income?
ممكن عمل day trading وبدأ يدخل ويخرج من مبالغ كبيرة.
For last year, oh my gosh, it was only
نفسي أشوف الاستراتيجية أو السهم اللي خسر عليه.
This year it's going up. My husband got a new job starting at 50,000 plus, whatever bonuses.
Where did you have 300,000 that you could lose?
We had it in an inherited IRA. And
هم جابوا المبلغ من حساب IRA هم ورثوه. ال IRA اللي هو individual retirement account حساب تقاعد هم ورثوه already. فالمبلغ
he was
مورث.
Yeah, and so he was originally, I had just had a new baby. I was having problems with pregnancy, so he started working from home trading because he was doing it and doing well with it.
There's no such
up
thing.
Until he, up until he wasn't.
حظ مبتدئين.
And so now it's just been.
ابتدى بداية بسيطة وزي باقي المتداولين لما شاف نفسه مع حظ مبتدئين وعمل كويس في الأول فقرر يحط مبلغ كبير ويستثمر من مبلغ كبير وبعدين طيره.
78% of day traders lose money.
اهو ده تايتل كده وعنوان ممكن نتكلم فيه بتاع 10 فيديوهات. نسبة المتداولين اللي بيخسروا.
Okay.
Yeah.
So don't even ever say that again that he was doing well.
No, never.
That's like saying I'm at the roulette table and I hit, so I'm doing well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's stop for a second. Dadgum, the inherited IRA was taxable. He pulled the money out and paid taxes on it, and then lost it.
He must have, yeah.
Yeah, because inherited IRA is taxable when you pull it out.
هو المفروض لا يروحوا للمحاسب ولا يكلموا مع الراجل ده، هم المفروض يكلموا استشاري ضرائب، في ناس متخصصة في الضرائب، وده اللي لازم تكلمه بالذات لو ليك شغل في السوق الامريكي، لان موضوع الضرائب هناك معقد جدا، ولا بانكينج ولا اكاونتنت ولا بتاع بيقدم مقدم برنامج هيقدر يساعدهم. انت محتاج استشاري، فحتى لو هتدفع مبلغ بسيط استشارتين، ولكن هتفهم الوضع عامل ازاي. يعني انك تلاقي حلول من الناس دي مش صح. الضرايب هناك ليها انتيتي كده لوحدها، واللي في ناس متخصصة فيها يعني. انا بحاول اجمع وبحاول اشوف هل ده مناسب ولا لا، لكن ابعاد الموضوع انه يعني لو
if we get too nitsy and nuanced and technical in order to get some benefit from this write-off, but it exposes him to the very beast that just about killed him the first time.
ايوه يعني الحل دلوقتي ان هو يفتح حساب، المحاسب بيقترح عليهم يفتحوا حساب وساطة او بروكر تاني. ما الراجل ده لو تداول تاني هيعك الدنيا يعني، مش الامور مش هتتحسن.
So your husband being anywhere near a brokerage account sounds like suicide to me.
طاير whatever left.
A brokerage account is
a brokerage account is an account that you have with a broker that you call the broker and you do trades.
Okay.
Which is the answer is no. Your husband does not need to be anywhere near that. I don't know in your household how you're going to create gains on investments to offset losses on investments to get the benefit of this that is substantial. I don't know how to do that. What I would do if I were in your shoes, before I put your family at further risk, playing with the same snakes that already bit you, I would just say, screw it, forget it, it's just gone.
Yeah.
Okay. And but before I completely do that, I want to ask a question if I'm you, because there's $300,000 on the table of losses that would be nice to shelter income with. I want to ask a different tax advisor than you have the same question. What other accounts qualify? What other investments qualify for this right? The returns on them qualify to offset this loss. I think, though, you're probably gotten pretty decent advice in terms of what technically applies, but it was bad advice when you pan back and understand the situation, because your husband doesn't need to be anywhere near a brokerage.
ما ينفعش تخلص برضه بحساب تداول يعني.
Manic depressive people should not be doing trades. Hello, you know, nobody should, but nobody should, but bipolar sure as crud shouldn't. So I'm so sorry. What a horrible thing y'all been through.
Well, we're getting through it. There was some debt that went into it along with it.
How's your marriage doing?
Our marriage is good. It's strong. You know, we go to counseling. I'm very supportive of him.
Is he healing from the bruises where you hit him?
Yeah. I think he'll be okay.
المبلغ مؤلم.
Oh Lord, I can't even imagine. I'm so sorry. Well, let's do this. Let's say out loud. Let's say out loud that your accountant may have given you good tax advice but bad mental health advice.
Right.
So stay away from a brokerage account. But let's also double check and get a second opinion and some other possible options, if there are any, that are safe and that are away from the snakes that have bitten you before, that where you could get this write-off. But before I did a brokerage account, I would just lose the money. It's just part of the sadness of this whole situation.
وعايزهم يتقبلوا الوضع، ولا انهم ما كملوش بأي خيار تاني ممكن يسبب ان الراجل ده يتداول ويخسر فلوس زيادة. ان الحل جميل جدا وممكن يوفر عليهم ضرائب، ولكن وجود الاموال في حساب تداول مش آمنة مع وجود هذا الشخص المكتئب والهووس. محتوى جيد ممكن الواحد يتعلم منه، بس الفكرة الأساسية هنا دايما كلم المختصين في الحاجات اللي زي دي. شكرا على المتابعة.